Here's today's In Touch devotional.
Today's scripture reading is from 2 Corinthians chapter 12. For if I do wish to boast, I will not be foolish, for I will be speaking the truth. But I refrain from this, so that no one will credit me with more than he sees in me or hears from me. Because of the surpassing greatness of the revelations, for this reason, to keep me from exalting myself, there was given me a thorn in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me, to keep me from exalting myself. Concerning this, I implored the Lord 3 times that it might leave me. And he has said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for power is perfected in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, I will rather boast about my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may dwell in me. Therefore, I am well content with weaknesses, with insults, with distresses, with persecutions, with difficulties for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. I have become foolish. You yourselves compelled me. Actually, I should have been commended by you, for in no respect was I inferior to the most eminent apostles, even though I am a nobody. The signs of a true apostle were performed among you with all perseverance, by signs and wonders and miracles.
One of God's reasons for sending adversity into our lives is to conquer pride. Paul experienced this kind of divine intervention through the presence of what he called a thorn in the flesh. The Lord used pain in Paul's life to guard his effectiveness as a servant of Christ. We don't usually realize what's at stake when we allow pride to take root in our lives. It affects how God interacts with us, because he is opposed to the proud, but gives grace to the humble, as we read in James chapter 4, verse 6. If a Christian lets pride take root and grow, the Lord will set him on a shelf. Then the believer will never realize the potential of all that God wanted to do in and through him. In essence, he will miss his calling and become useless in the kingdom. Even if the world still sees him as a success, in the Lord's eyes, his ministry is worthless because it's self-motivated and self-empowered. Can you see how much was at stake for Paul and for believers throughout history? The apostle was God's chosen instrument to establish churches and write letters that would become a major portion of our New Testament. When he understood the reason for his thorn, Paul reacted with complete trust and gratitude for the Lord's wise and loving protection. Perhaps you can see why adversity was essential for Paul, but it's also vital for you. Each of us has been given areas of influence and opportunities to serve, but pride hinders the fulfillment of the Lord's goals for our lives. If trouble comes, humble yourself immediately, so God can use you greatly.